What made AA stand out for me? Well, first of all, it's an incredible facility. They've got, everything you need to train athletes and to train really seriously and to learn exercise science and all the cool things about training, but also just the caliber of coaches and the caliber of athletes that they're training here. That your coaches are going to know their stuff, and it's just like a higher level than what you'd get at a traditional organization.
What stands out from AA for me is the fact that they take the time to go through fitness prescriptions and adaptations. It's not just surface level fitness understanding and education. It's a lot more to that. So there's applications of understanding rehabilitation, science, anatomy, physiology. So it's a lot more based around just picking up a weight and doing that movement. There's a lot more to that science of it all.
So I guess a couple of the things that made AA stand out to me. I think one, the fact that it was an education program connected to a sort of private athlete-focused gym. And I think the other, major thing was the sort of hybrid in-person and online model.
And I spoke to a couple of people I know in the industry. They mentioned AA, recommended it. I looked up the website, I spoke to Nate, and really the thing that caught my eye was that we do the face-to-face regularly. And for me, that's crucial for learning. And I have to say, now that I'm halfway through the program, it's the difference between what I did before and what I'm doing now is miles apart, and it's been a great experience.
I had pretty high expectations, and they're definitely delivering. I feel like I'm learning really well. I don't think any questions I ask they don't know the answer to. They're all really knowledgeable. Really good so far.
In terms of what I expected it to be, honestly, it exceeded a lot of my expectations, honestly. Yeah, just the content and as well as the facility just really sets it apart.
My experience through the certificate is way better than what I expected. I had actually started doing a Cert 3 before at somewhere that wasn't as good, and it really was a box ticking exercise. But I didn't want to tick boxes. I actually wanted to learn, and the quality of the education, of the resources, of the coaches here is just beyond anything that you would experience in a Cert 3-4. And yeah, I've just been really, really happy with the quality.
It would be hard to single out, one favorite area of my experience, but I think the sort of extensive, in-house developed learning content is a big one for me.
Yeah, look, I guess my favorite aspect of the whole session is the programming side. It's fantastic being able to coach each other and understand each other's cues, but at the same time, develop soft skills to therefore enable us to provide that same service to our clients at the end of the day when we are qualified. AA in itself teaches a long level of aptitude to ensure that we get the right education or the experience.
All pretty good. Actually, classmates is really nice. You get to work and collaborate with others, which is really good compared to other places where they might have a lot more people in one intake.
Coming from a different course as well online, it just wasn't what I needed. And as a hands-on learner, is definitely something that I really enjoy about AA. They really take pride in the facility as well as the hands-on aspect of it as well. So I think that's what honestly sets it apart from your online.
We have a dedicated educator throughout the whole program. We meet that person twice a week, Monday night on Zoom, and Wednesday night in person. So, that is incredibly different to, just getting online materials and then maybe having a crash week course, for a weekend or a couple of weekends at the end. So yeah, it's hugely different. It's well structured, and I think it's meant to be learnt in person, which is the best part of it.
Do I think I could get the same experience online? No, I don't think so. I think especially as you're learning some of the practical components and reviewing exercises and coaching people, you need to do that in a physical space. There's only so much you can learn online. AA has a combination though. They do a lot of the theory stuff online, which is great, but the practicals are really, really important, especially because after this, you're going to be working in a physical space with real people, so you want to be prepared for doing that.
I think it would be hard to get a similar experience from an online-only course, just because I think in, whether it's business or fitness, there's just, such a high premium to that sort of in-person experience, and I think it would be really hard to replicate.
Yeah, to aspiring personal trainers and whatnot, I definitely recommend the course.
For anyone that wants to make a change in their career, or if anyone is super passionate about fitness, rehab, physio, exercise, or generally just helping somebody out, You want to work with the best.
In fact, I already have recommended it to several people. It is a little bit expensive, but you're definitely getting your money's worth. And I feel like I'm going to come out of this experience knowing more than maybe someone who's just done the typical Cert 3 and 4.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend AA to other aspiring PTs who want to be good coaches, who are really serious about coaching people properly, ensuring that they get the most out of their training. And if you've got a place that's willing to support that, then you can become the best possible trainer you can become. So if that's the aim, I really recommend AA.
I would, and I have.